finally, the day that you've been waiting for. You guys have been asking, and we finally have the ladies on our show. Say hello to Fourth Impact.
Yes! Hello! Hello, everyone. We are Fourth Impact. Hello to all the listeners out there. We are so happy to be here, and thank you for inviting me, Abby.
Thank you, Abby.
It's about time. You guys don't understand. I get so many emails asking when we're going to have you guys on for an interview. So here we are.
Thank you.
So for the people here in the U.S. that may not be as familiar, these ladies kind of got their big break on X Factor when they did their audition. You guys sang, I think it was Bang Bang, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a great, super explosive performance. The vocals were amazing because you guys can really sing. Like, they're singers, but then you guys can really sing. There's a difference. Not sure if you've heard that term before, but there's a difference. You guys are super talented. And believe it or not, they have over 160 million views and still counting, still trending, super talented. So we're really excited. We want to learn all about you ladies. So tell me a little bit about where it got started for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. By the way, we are actually six siblings, and five of us started singing when, in our family gatherings when we were young. We are the stars of the family. We were kind of entertaining all the relatives, and then it kind of started from there, and then we joined singing competitions. I'm the eldest, Almira, and I joined a lot of singing competitions when I was young, and my three sisters were on the dance competition. They're kind of like my supporters, and when we all figured out that we can sing together, my aunt just, told us why not become a group, and then we become a group, and then we started singing as a group, joining competitions when we were very, very young, and it started from there. Like, the rest is to the history until we became Fourth Impact.
So that's awesome. Okay, so you guys started singing when you were young. You entered some competitions. I know some of your fans have reached out and shared some stories with me about how you've kind of gone through a couple different group names. So I think you were Fourth Power before, and there was a previous name before that.
Yeah. So when we are starting, we all using our family name, which is Cercado Sisters.
Our surname, yes.
We joined competition in Korea, and they cannot, pronounce our middle name. We became Cercado Tugulayan Sisters. Then we became Mika. When we joined X Factor, it's already copyrighted in UK, so we have to change it at that moment to Fourth Power. And then when Fourth Power was aired in X Factor, there's a copyright claim from other country that it's already been copyrighted by a group, so we have to change Power. And then finally, Fourth Impact is copyrighted for us.
I love the name, though. I think it's great because it makes sense. But it makes sense because it defines you guys really well, because you're very impactful. It's not just about how talented you ladies are, but also about the story that you have. So that's a big part of it. And that's something that obviously you want to love your name because you're kind of stuck with it. You can't just go switch your names every other year. So I think it's awesome. Yeah. I love your name. I think it's perfect for you ladies.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about what was that X Factor audition like. Little fun fact for you guys. I actually, I don't know if you know, I wanted to be an artist when I was younger. And one of the jobs that I had, my boss said I had to go audition for X Factor or I was fired. So, yeah, so they made me take the day off from work. They told me I wasn't allowed to come in. And I actually auditioned in Miami for X Factor. It was the first season that they were doing here in the U.S., so I'm very familiar with what you ladies went through. I know what the whole process is like. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we're going to talk about what Fourth Impact's experience was like on X Factor in the UK. We were talking to the ladies about what it's like to audition for X Factor, and I was talking a little bit about what my experience was like, but I really want to hear your take on it. I want to know, what was that experience like for you? I know what it was like for me, but I'd love to hear, what was that like for you ladies so far from home, to be on such a big platform. A lot of people don't know the audition process is super different from what people see on TV.
Yeah. I know, like you said,
There's so many levels of the audition.
so many levels, but
long lines.
yeah, but people just watch our trending video, which is Bang Bang. But as you said, you came and you've seen the process of it. So the story behind it is when we were lost in Korea in like Superstar K6. We lost there, and then people from United Kingdom sent us a message that telling us why not try X Factor UK, and then we sent the video, and then after 2 months we got an email, and then we thought when we fly to London it's already in Simon, we're gonna be singing already for him, but it's not. It's just like a 5 level of audition. We came, we go through a long line. I think it's like 5 days of audition. I don't know what's the Miami process, but for us in UK, it's like 5 days of audition till we reach Simon Cowell. And it's like, for us, it's like make it or break it, because it's already been 10 years and we're like saying to ourselves, this is it. We're going to give it all and we're just going to enjoy this. We're going to have fun. So yeah, I think that's very memorable.
That's the time when we almost give up. My 3 sisters when we lose in Korea competition, we talked and we said that we wanted to give up our singing career because we've been singing for 10 years. Here in the Philippines, we've been competing in different competitions and we always fail. And then our mom said that please try it for the last time. And then I sent a video in the X Factor email, and then I just tried, and then after 2 months we got this email that we passed the online audition, and we are so happy. I think it's destiny and it's God's will.
For sure. I like I said, it'd be really hard to kind of understand it unless you've experienced the full process of what that's like. But so how did it work out with the song? Did you guys have your main song selected? Did you have a backup? Did you have to switch it last minute? How'd that work out? Because a lot of things can happen last minute. You just got to kind of be ready to roll with whatever comes your way.
That's right. That's correct.
Our during the first audition, we sang "Let It Go" from the Frozen movie.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's actually fun fact, because we are really prepared for that song. We really want to give it all to our ballad. We believe that's we are
as a group. Yeah.
As a group, we showcase harmonies and belting, and the last minute they changed it to Bang Bang. They said, we want you guys to dance as well, and we want you guys to entertain the crowd.
But we also sang that on the last audition. Last level.
Yeah.
Before Simon Cowell level. Yes.
So Let It Go was the last
Let
song.
It Go and Bang Bang.
Okay. So Bang Bang was one of your selections.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bang Bang is also one of our selections, but they asked us, what do you prefer to sing? And then we said, we really like Let It Go. And then before we go to stage, they said, we have to change it. We have to make you sing this song because we believe that this is where you're going to stand out. So I think they did an amazing job for that because people are dancing while we're singing, and then we kind of lost our nervous when they're doing that. And as you see
it's
in
like
the video,
a concert.
We just have fun.
Okay, I will say, when I watched your audition, I was listening for that one note. I think you guys know which one I'm talking about. I think it was Jessie J that hit it. It's kind of like, it was towards the end of the audition.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about. You need a bigger to play you. You know which one I'm talking about. And I was waiting for it. I was like, it's coming. I was like, okay, they did that. And so it was a great audition. Everybody was floored. All the judges loved it. They thought you guys were super amazing. How'd that feel in that moment to have such a warm reception after working so hard for so long and kind of feeling like maybe we should do something else, and then being on that stage, it's almost like validation that you're in the right place doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. We are just so happy that time. We had tears of joy, and then seeing all the reactions of all the people.
We're like floating in the
And
air.
then the judges, especially Simon Cowell, and everyone is partying and dancing with us. It just, all the memories came back, all the hardships that we had before. It's just
Flashback on that stage during that
everything.
moment. It's like very memorable for us because, as you said, it's like a validation for us that this is it. This is what we belong. This is where we belong, and what we're supposed to do forever. And X Factor just gave us an opportunity to share that to the world, And
Actually, the funny thing is, before we competed in X Factor UK, we attended an X Factor USA audition as an audience.
as an audience, it's 2013. That
And
was
we have a
2013.
video like we are on the line, and then the staff is asking, "Are you one of the auditionees?" And then we said,
No, we're just audience.
We're just
We're
audience.
just here to watch.
Oh, yeah. And you see, God was like, just wait for it.
We actually just touched the stage of the X Factor when we watch in US. We touched the stage when people are coming out. We went to the stage and said, "Oh Lord, can you please make us experience this stage one day?" And we didn't know that X
After
Factor
2
UK
years
was gonna happen.
Yes, that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say you guys definitely experienced all of that. It's just incredible what you ladies have accomplished so I mean, most watched video, I'd say you definitely did your thing there. I think everyone, when they watch, and look, I love Rita Ora too. I think she's super talented. She has a beautiful tone to her voice. You look for the reaction from all of the judges, but I think it's always kind of looking to see what Simon is going to say, because he's so picky, especially when it comes to girl groups.
Just because Simon Cowell is so famous here in the Philippines, especially we grew up watching American Idol, and he's so
Oh, really?
the critic.
That's he's yes. Everybody used to say he was like the mean guy, but groups are like one of his specialties. He puts together some of the biggest groups globally. So when I saw how he was looking at you guys and his eyebrows kind of go up and then he kind of looks to the side so he can really, really hear what's going on, I was like, oh, yeah. So that was super exciting. And I think it'd be safe to say it's kind of like an unexplainable feeling being there in that moment, because it's so many things you feel at once. It's not really just one thing. It's like excitement, relief, but then it's like you're so emotional and it's like finally, and then having such a warm reception, it's like the fear is gone. So I mean, I commend you guys because you really had a great audition there. But we know that that's not where it started or where it ended. So let's go back to when you girls were kids. What did you guys do as kids? Like, what is there about your childhood that maybe most of your fans don't know?
I know.
I'm sure a lot.
Our fans or people don't know this, that we came from a very, very simple and humble beginning. We really literally born in a province where you cannot see anything, no buildings at all, but just a farm. And our dad is a farmer. And then my mom, I remember this when I was like 5 years old. My mom said that she want to transfer because my dad's province is like an hour to my mom's place. So my mom said we have to go to my town, and then we traveled then an hour. But our life is actually just school, and then go to the house, and then when we are just in home, we are watching TVs, and then we just kind of imitating the people or
Singers
the singers
on the TV.
singing on TV, and that's kind of how we grew up. We just jamming, and then we don't know that we can be singers one day. But then we came from a very simple family. My mom is selling everything like she can, makeup to Tupperware to anything. And our dad is just a very, very simple man, but they are really a good parents, that they really given everything for us to have a good education. Mm-hmm. So when we transferred to Manila, because my mom said that, I cannot see future here in the province, why not risk it and go to Manila where there's a lot of opportunities. So
because her brother is
my mom's siblings is in Metro Manila, so we travel and we transferred to Manila when we were like, I think I'm 9 years old. And
Actually, Manila is this capital city of
Philippines. So when we're in Manila, that's the time where we figured out and we really realized that, you know what, we can sing. So we became, we used this talent to go to education and help our parents to have a better living. So yeah, that's our life as kids.
That's amazing, though. As you get older, always keep those experiences with you because they're a big part of who you are and the humility that you have. Things mean something different when you've had to experience struggle. So when you're able to reach certain goals, it just feels different. And you have to remind yourself that that's part of what makes the journey so special. I think that embracing your journey is so important. I come from a very, very small village in Spain. You can literally walk from one side to the other in like 10 minutes. That's it. My grandma had a TV all the way up till the time I was like 18, 19. And it was an old school TV. Like it had the little knob and you had to click it 5 times. You only had 5 channels. Oh no.
You have that too when we were young.
When I say it was old school and there was one TV, and don't let my grandpa want to watch soccer or something like that, because then it's done. But moments like that have made me appreciate so much more life experiences that I've had and opportunities that I've come into, because I know what it's like to not have all the things that you wish you could have. So to be in a position where you can inspire other people and really give back and do something you love, it's such a blessing, but it's also something that no matter how long you do it, the newness of it never goes away, because it's a new person, it's a new story. So, and you ladies are doing a fantastic job at that. I mean, your fans, I've gotten so many messages and emails about how much you've touched their lives on a really personal level. And it wasn't just about, oh, they're cool or they're cute or they're the greatest. It was like, no, these girls have really inspired my life. They've changed my life. They've done so much. One person was like, I'm so sorry, I'm crying while I'm writing this. I mean, that says a lot, because you're doing so much more than just making music.
Thank you.
And that makes you guys really special.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Makes us cry now.
Oh no, it's true. You girls are so talented, and listen, I know it's so much work, and sometimes it can just feel like it just you can't win. But trust me, your time is gonna happen exactly when it's supposed to. Steve Harvey, do you guys know who he is?
Yeah.
So he tells a story all the time about how he didn't make it until he was in his 30s and how he almost quit, but he was literally washing himself in a bathroom stall at an expensive hotel, and how he got stuck having to sit in there soaked in soap, and he wasn't able to rinse off because people had come into the bathroom. And he said he sat there and he thought about it that day, and he was like, I can't do this anymore. But just when he was about to quit, something really incredible happened. So you just got to take it in stride. Obviously, being on a stage that big, it's shown, literally showcased all over the world. I think it's just a true testament to how talented you ladies are and how far you really can go. So instead of thinking about it like, oh, it's been so long, I would just think about it like, this is just the beginning. I mean, the best is yet to come. You ladies haven't heard that phrase?
Amen.
I'd be like, you all don't know who Fourth Impact is, okay? I'd be like, hold on, give me a beat real quick. So definitely own that. Own your experiences, take the challenges, learn from them. They make you a better person, a better artist. And that's what makes great music, is real life experiences.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Michael Jackson. Look at some of the greatest artists that are out there. So definitely live every moment of what you're in right now. Because
that's right.
My gut feeling is I think the future's extra bright for you ladies. So, but that's just me. Let's see what happens when 2022 rolls around, because we already know 2022 2020's kind of taking a little bit of a detour. So we got to circle back in 2021 and see kind of where that takes us. So with where you ladies are today, who would you say have been like your greatest musical influences?
We can say that our biggest really influence for, with our music is really Destiny's Child.
Since we were little.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Destiny's Child, they're the bomb idols. And
Oh no, I heard that Emotions cover. I was like, yeah, okay. I see what y'all are trying to do. So,
It's kind of somewhat similar because our mom is also the one making our outfits. It's like Beyonce's mom.
aw,
So, yeah.
that's really sweet. You guys seem like you're so close to your mom. I did also see the video where you guys were singing together. I think it was for Mother's Day, and then you had her sing a little bit too.
yeah,
Oh, it was so heartwarming to see that.
We made her sing.
Did she feel kind of shy at first, or was she like, sure, no problem?
No, not at all.
no, she's like on the side, like, where's my part? I need to do this. I have to put my makeup on. She's so excited. And then after that, she's asking us to do another video with her.
Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. So your mom truly supports you guys. Would you say she's like your biggest fan at home?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
She's the number one,
biggest supporter.
yes,
She's
our
our-
biggest fan.
She's our number one critic as well. She will be as honest as
Yes.
possible to you. You know, she will say that you're not beautiful at all when she say it's not good. You have to like really trust her because moms knows best.
Yeah, they really do. I've had my moments where I'm like, no, and then she's always right. So I just started listening instead of being so thick-headed. So that's really sweet. I love hearing stories like that about having family that you're so close to, that is so supportive, because this is such a difficult dream to achieve at times. It almost seems like not realistic to a lot of people. So I love hearing stuff like that. How does that make you ladies feel, knowing how much your mom loves you and the support that you have from your family and back home?
We are just so blessed, and we are just so thankful that we have a family who's so supportive to our talent, and they were always behind us whenever we have like challenges as a group.
Yes.
And
Mom is the one who's telling us that don't give up on your
not give up.
dreams.
Yes.
She's
You
actually
have perfect time.
She's actually the reason why we continue to X Factor, because she's like saying like, this is it. Just give it one more try, because you don't know what's gonna happen. So she's the only reason why we're there, because she said it, and we will obey her, and to honor her, we will do it for her, and she's right. We made a good decision because of her. So I think we owe it to her, because she's our hero since we were starting. She's the one who's really pushing us and who believes us. So she's our biggest fan.
Oh,
Yes, and every time we read some comments, you can't, there's bashers and everything like that. We always have her back, and she'll tell us that, no, they are wrong. You guys are the best for me. And that is really meaningful to us.
Oh, well, here's what I gotta tell you about the haters. Okay? You just don't listen to them. It seems like no matter what you do in life, they're always gonna have something to say. So just let the haters do what they do. To the ladies about the haters. There's all these people on the internet that sometimes it's like they say things and I'm like, where is this even coming from? Is it that hard to just be nice? Or if you don't have something nice to say, just don't say it. I mean, everybody it's like there's different genres of music for a reason.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't like exactly the same thing, but you can't deny great talent. And that's what I think you guys have, because you can dance, you can sing, and you have such a strong support system at home that it's like at that point, the sky's the limit. But let's say like on the days when it feels like it's a little more challenging, when you might feel a little more down, what do you ladies do to encourage each other?
Yeah, we just actually are so blessed because we are sisters, and we can just encourage one another by, just giving them beautiful words and support that they needed especially my two sisters, when they had breakups. You just had to be there on their side when they're crying. And, at difficult times, you just have to, that's our edge and that's our advantage, because we're living in one house and we can just, laugh together, cry together, and just tell stories. And, we can be encouraging to one another. So that's a blessing.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, there's nothing like that sister bond. I'm telling you. You ever have those days where they get on your nerves too?
As sisters, it's normal, but we're used to it. And the good thing is
we had fights sometimes, but whenever we have like a practice or we need to sing, after that song, we're fine. We're okay.
We forgot everything.
Aww.
I think the music really unites us as siblings, as sisters. So
That's beautiful. But at the end of the day, you're family anyway. So that happens. Sometimes when you're around each other for so long, like you'll be like, oh, why'd you put your sock down on the floor like that? It's just for no particular reason. It's just, it bothered me the way you put the sock down. But it wasn't about anything serious. It happens sometimes. But the bond that you have is what matters most anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless. So let's say, obviously, being a bigger family, I'm sure you have a lot of moments that you've experienced together. What's been the funniest moment and what's been the most memorable moment?
As a group?
Oh no, we can do this individually. It's up to you, ladies. It can be as a group, individually, whatever you'd like.
Yes, it's me. The funniest moment.
For me, I think I can share this funniest moment for me. When we travel, when we were young, we went to this Monaco, France, and then we go. It's our first time to go to the hotel, and then my mom is like, "This is very memorable for me because my mom is very amazed with the hotel, and it's a royal palace hotel in Monaco." And then my mom is watching her face knelt down, and my mom is like, "Oh my God, it's so amazing! They have two sink. They have two sink, and then we found out that that's a bidet that she's washing her face on."
That's amazing.
So, sorry for that. I think that's
for
That's a good one. That's funny.
We are from the province, and it's our first time to go to that hotel. I mean, that expensive, like royal luxury hotel. So first timers.
There's toilets that talk now, so I don't find anything to be a shock. It's all new depending on where you go. So that's really cute though. That's funny. But that's a great story. So if that was the funniest, what's the most memorable?
I think it is still the same answer. X Factor moment. That was the most meaningful moment for us.
Yeah.
Memorable.
Yeah.
And we will never forget it until we grow old.
We went to the X Factor tour. We had the X Factor tour. We
toured the whole UK and Ireland.
yes.
How did that feel?
Being the first Filipino group who performed in the biggest stages of UK.
So how was that? How did that feel? Every night that had to be so exciting.
Yes. We're like superstars by the time. We have to put makeup on every night, and then we're in a tour bus with the other.
We enjoyed the experience, the whole experience with the other top 8,
and we performed in the O2 Arena where Little Mix performed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yes, that's so huge arena.
And I remember every time we go to different hotels, and we are inside the bus and we're about to go to the hotel, the security guards will tell us to not stop to all the people because there are a lot of paparazzi, and we're like, oh yeah, there's paparazzi.
We're so famous. Yeah, there's a lot of
Security guards.
marshals. Hey ladies, don't stop. We're so small, we're so petite, and all our fans were taller than us.
Oh, but that's a really special moment, though. Especially the first time that you get on that first stage. It's always an unforgettable experience. A lot of times when you have shows, they'll send out riders for the artists, or they'll have these nice little food and snack setups.
We love that. Every time they will ask us what you guys want.
I want one white rice.
Yeah, and then you want all the M&Ms to just be one color. Have you ever heard of that? There's a couple artists that do that.
It's top 8. Oh, sorry?
No, there's some artists that do that where they'll ask for M&Ms to only be like one color, like only blue or only green. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah.
I like the one with the peanut.
I think I also watched Rihanna in Ellen interview that she said she wanted hot Cheetos and regular Cheetos. So I think that's kind of like superstar rider. For us, it's just standard fruits and chocolates and
lemon with the hot water and the honey.
good stuff for you guys, though. The good stuff. That's what you want, though.
good stuff.
You don't necessarily want to be eating flaming hot Cheetos before you go on stage. It's not always great for the vocals. Maybe afterwards, though. Post-show, that might be great. But maybe not the best idea going on. Oh, well, that's so cool. I'm so excited that you guys got to experience a tour like that. Right after having such a big moment on such a big stage around the world. There really is nothing that compares to that very first experience. In your life, if you could really plan it out, what could top that moment?
I think when we get our Grammy Awards.
And got to perform in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl, really?
Song on Billboard.
That's awesome. Listen, the day you ladies win a Grammy, I will be at home with my fan poster cheering you guys all the way on as you get on stage.
Oh, thank you.
We have a big dream.
We have big dreams.
No, dreams are meant to be
They
big.
said, there's a saying that dreaming huge is free. So why not dream like that?
Limited.
Dreams are supposed to be big. If not, what's the point of having them? It's not like, oh, I dream of having a bottle of water. Like, I can just go get a bottle of water. No, I want to dream big. No, if you want a Grammy, you ladies own that. Be like, no, I'm going to get a Grammy one day.
Yes. Yeah, and you work for it.
Period.
I'm going to remember you for that.
I'm telling you, I think it's going to happen for you ladies one day. I think this is the start of something really special for you. Like I said, you have some very, very loyal and supportive fans. They adore you guys.
I know. The Dreamers are amazing.
One of the first emails I got, they were like, listen, you're going to be a dreamer, okay?
Oh my God.
I was like, okay. And then whenever I post anything, they were like, see, I knew you were going to be a dreamer.
Oh my God.
So it's really sweet. It's honestly, it's very touching. And it's very heartwarming to see that kind of following and that kind of response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's, I think that at the end of the day, that's what you do it all for anyway, right? It's not just being on stage. Obviously, that's the peak of it. Because you get to be on stage, you get to see everybody, see their faces, see the reactions. But when you hear stories like that, your fans have sent me a lot of stuff talking about meet and greets that they've done with you. What's been the coolest experience that you've had with one of your fans? Because they always talk about how they've gotten to hang out with you ladies and how you're so grounded and so humble and so much fun. Somebody said, oh my God, they're like so normal. So tell me a little bit about that. What are those experiences like for you when you meet someone and they talk to you about how much you've touched their lives and what you mean to them?
sometimes
You
when
know,
we
before,
have
before all of this happened, we used to have meet and greets and everything like that. And every time we have performance, some of our fans will fly just to see us perform, and it was very touching. And every time we hear their stories that
they got inspired.
by our stories,
They're crying.
yeah.
It just feels very fulfilling to us because we can't believe that there are people who got inspired through not just through our music but through our stories too, and we are just so happy whenever we meet them and
Got to hang out with them.
and we as sisters or as a group, we instilled in our minds that when we reach this position, we will not forget as being as fans too. Like, because we
experienced it.
yes,
also.
we started as fans too. So we know their feelings and we understand how hard it is to be a fan. So we just wanted to,
How hard it is to
Give
get
back to them.
attention.
Yes.
Right.
so we just wanted to make them feel like, we're just
friends.
We're also humans. We're like a big family.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what they told me. They're like, they make you feel like you're part of their family. And I was like, what? Really? And they're like, no, really. Like, you feel like they're part of your family. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before.
Really.
Yeah, so they love you ladies. Oh yeah, I've had a couple letters that have been sent in. I've read them on the show a couple times. It's a serious thing. Your dreamers, they go hard for you guys, as they should, because you deserve every bit of it.
Thank you. We love our fans also.
Thank you,
Love all the
dreamers.
dreamers.
Shout out to all the dreamers around the world.
They're so excited. They're so excited for this. They're like, Abby's gonna call you. Tell us what's gonna happen. Tell us when it's
Your first US radio interview.
It's really huge.
Oh yeah, trust me, they let me know. they didn't hesitate to send their emails in. I know all about it. They've made that very clear. I think for a good 3 weeks, I was getting maybe 10 to 20 emails a day of you need to have them on there. They're so great. If you don't know, we have stories. And I was like, no, I know. I love them too. Trust me. We're working on it. I promise you it's going to happen. So that's awesome. I love hearing stuff like that. So, okay. So speaking of really cool experiences and things that are memorable, if you could share the stage one time to perform with someone, like the person of your dreams, who would that artist be and why?
Oh my God. This is
Beyonce.
definitely Beyonce.
Beyonce.
There's a lot actually, but the most top is Beyonce.
Yes.
So Queen Bee would be the top pick. Have you ladies ever gotten to go to any of her shows or anything?
Yes,
we watched her concert
Back in London.
Shout out to we one dreamer gave us the free ticket of Beyonce's concert.
Yeah,
so
like
we were
literally in front of her and screaming and like Beyonce.
Did you ladies have a voice at the end of the show, or was it just gone?
I lost my voice that next day.
Oh, that's perfect.
on the next day we realized that she can't hear us because
She's wearing ear monitors.
In-ear monitors and being on stage. Yeah, I mean it's it's a combination, but it doesn't matter. You're doing it for all the right
But I
reasons.
think she looked at me.
Well, sometimes she does pick people out randomly sometimes to sing.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen plenty of those videos.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of times, but
she
during
chose
that
another guy.
She is a performer like no other. That woman is incredible.
She's really an
She
icon.
fell down the stairs on beat, got right back up. Her hair got caught in a fan. She still kept singing. I mean, you're talking about putting on a show. She doesn't miss a beat. Literally.
Go on.
It always must go on. That's awesome. I really hope that one day you ladies get to meet her, and hopefully when that happens, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Oh my God.
That's really my biggest
Praying
dream.
for it.
From what I've heard, she's super humble and very sweet.
Now, Beyonce, we love you.
We love you so much.
If you're listening, we hope to meet you soon. We love you.
Someday, one day.
The same way, you gotta claim it. Just like you did that stage. You gotta claim it one day. It's gonna happen.
Amen. Yeah.
It'll happen when you least
That
expect
one's
it.
not together.
Amen.
Maybe when you're winning that Grammy, you'll bump into her.
Oh, yeah.
It happened to Chance the Rapper. He was at an award show and she came by and he was like, oh my God. He was like in the middle of an interview and he was like, that was Beyonce. And then she came back and said hi to him. It was the cutest thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like, she just touched my shoulders.
If that happens, I will not take a bath.
That's it. That's gonna be the outfit for life. Oh, that's perfect. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. So tell me a little bit about No More. You ladies were talking about heartbreak. It sounds like you guys are giving a lot of that in that song. I saw you giving your little dance tutorial talking about no more and then pointing at your head going no more. Like, get it? You know. So tell me a little bit about that. What inspired that song?
Yeah. That song is actually based on three of us heartbreaks, like personal heartbreaks. We just had a domino effect of breakups on the same year, and we never expected it. And it's also in a process of choosing our first ever single. And when we talked to our composers, we said to them that our first ever single could be about dream, could be about love and just having fun. And then when this happens, the composer said that it's going to be special when it's about you guys, what you are feeling right now.
Very personal.
What do you want it to be, the people to hear about you? It's about your story. And then we kind of said, this happened, we just had heartbreaks, but we want it to be like an empowerment. So this song is about that. It's about we don't need you no more because I know more. It's about that song.
It's women empowerment song. Very empowering song.
Yeah.
And it's not
just about relationships.
Yes, especially Selena doesn't have.
It could be if you've been bullied before in the past. This is about saying, I don't need you no more because I know more.
Yes.
Right, because I'm worth it. It's kind of like, do you know who I am? Have you seen me? I'm a good person. I always say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it's all about perspective. So I thought that was so cool that you guys did a play on words like that.
Yeah, so when you were hearing our words and our verses, it's actually Mylene's part. She actually said that this is really what I want to tell him. And then Irene said, this is really what I want to tell. This is my line.
This is what I really want to scream.
You were my line.
Nothing better than that person having to hear the song over and over and over again. I mean, there's nothing that makes a point like that, and nothing better than being successful afterwards. Yes. Like, you broke my heart, but look where I'm at now. Beyonce does a lot of that in her music too.
I know.
Yeah. What's your favorite album by Beyonce?
Most of her album.
So almost all of them? There's gotta be like one song that you like. Like, I'm a big fan of Diva. I like Diva a lot. I like 1+1. Crazy in Love is one of my favorites by her.
Yeah. Actually, her songs are Halo. Some of our
Halo's beautiful.
Is Beyonce songs.
Yes, most of it.
Yes, because we love her so much.
I love the Run the World.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That kind of goes hand in hand with what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Everything you own.
Everything you own.
In a box all the way to the left. Like, as a matter of fact. Right. Oh, that's cool. So how many songs have you ladies covered by her?
So many. Like, we've done Emotion, but this is not Beyonce. We've done
Technically it's her.
Crazy in Love, Run the World. We also did
End of Time.
End of Time, Love on Top, and we also did a dance cover, which is Upgrade You, which is very crazy dance.
Flower Boy.
Yeah, a lot.
If we can do all of her songs, we would.
You would just do them all.
Savage.
Well, Savage is good too. Emotions is still technically her though, because Destiny's Child was a group she was in.
Yeah.
It's not like,
That's right.
I mean, it's still her. It just was when she was in a group, not now. But that's an incredible song as well. I love that song too. And there's so much, I mean, no pun intended, but there's so much emotion in the lyrics of that song too.
Yeah.
Yeah, your cover was, I loved your cover. Your version of that was really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Especially hearing it a cappella. I worked a show for Pentatonics, and their harmonies are like, whew, you listen to them and you're like, that's not production, that's real. Like, you really sound like that. And you ladies are right there. Your harmonies are, but you can also hear the bond that you have together in your vocals.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's not always something you can put together. It's you build that over time, and you can really hear that.
Actually, we watch Pentatonics here in Manila, and we said to ourselves that, oh my God, we have to watch this because their harmonies are, and we really love them. Like, they're one of our inspiration when it comes to harmonies. And then I tweeted when the show started that, oh my God, we're gonna watch Pentatonics. I tweeted it, and then I kept my phone when the show started until I get home, and then I see the tweet of Pentatonics from Scott saying that he wanted to meet us backstage, and I lost it because I never read my tweets, so I just lost that opportunity.
Oh no! Well, you'll have to find another opportunity again.
I know. Maybe we went to US in the future.
Oh, they're all super sweet too.
They're so amazing, like doing all the music from their voices.
Oh my God, that's a talent.
It's an amazing talent.
Yeah, being a vocal instrument is a whole nother ball game.
Yes.
A friend of mine tried to get me to beatbox. I was like, this is not for me, guys. I cannot beatbox. I was like, that's all I had. That was it.
Oh, it's a lot of air.
They were like, it's okay, just keep your day job. I was like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. So, speaking of vocals, do you ladies have anything you want to sing?
Do you want us to sing Emotions?
Sure. Whatever you like.
1, 2, 3, and.
In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotions. I'm caught up in so much. Don't you know what's without you, baby? Come home to me, hold me tight. Nobody to hold me. This world to kiss goodnight. Nobody to kiss me goodnight. Goodnight. Oh yeah.
Woo! Right, we can all do that in our sleep, right? Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. That was beautiful, ladies. That was incredible.
Now it's your time, Abby.
Yeah, right. Nah, I'll stick to just talking. I'll let you ladies do all the singing. You're killing it. I love that. That was great.
Thank you
so much.
Standing ovation. If I could have like hundreds of people in here right now, that's exactly what we'd all be doing. Who was doing the lead vocal on that?
Almira is hitting the falsetto.
Yeah. Head tone. Sorry.
She can do also whistle from Mariah Carey.
So she has a 5-octave range for
Yeah, I think I'm just 4 octave.
just a lot of people only have like 2. She's talking I only have 4, like there's only 5. That means that you can't have like a Barry White like deep voice. That means you've got everything else. I mean, it's like, it's like saying, well, I just have a car. Like I don't need to drive it. I just have the whole car. Like, hello, 4 octaves. That's super impressive. Those whistle notes are hard. Kelly Clarkson talks about that all the time. She's like, y'all don't know, this stuff is hard. Like, you really got to listen to the vocals. It's hard. Yeah, so congrats on that. You're so talented.
And one of our dreams, Abby, is, if I can just add, one of our dreams is to perform on Ellen. That's really one of our, like, top of our bucket list.
Yeah, because we missed her invitation when we are on Bang Bang. And then
in the X Factor.
She invited us actually, and she met one of her staff messages in YouTube, and we missed it because
There's
somebody's just handling our account by then. So
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because if you already got the invitation, that means she already knew who you guys were.
thank you.
Oh.
So she remember us, though.
People remember a lot more than you think. Believe me. Believe me. And there's not that many girl groups. So it's not like you were one amongst millions. Girl groups don't come around that often. The last girl group that was really big off of a show like X Factor was Fifth Harmony.
Yeah.
And
Little Mix, I think.
yeah, they're other than that, I can't really, other than the Spice Girls, Pussycat Dolls.
Remember us as Fourth Impact, the smallest group.
Like Minions.
The most sisters. And we call ourselves the Minions.
The Minions with like these huge voices. 'Cause the thing about you ladies is you all sing just as well.
Thank you.
All of you. That performance said it all. You guys all took leads. You were all singing your little hearts out. I mean, I can't say it enough. It was incredible. You're so talented. Trust me, I'm cheering you guys on.
We're actually nervous because this is gonna be played in the US. So
No, don't be nervous. It's just the first of many. It's the first interview of many to come. So just get used to it.
Yeah.
amen.
Yeah, just be like, we're cool. We like talking about our childhood and our cool experiences. We like singing. We can do acapellas. Yeah, so get used to it. You ladies are really talented, and I really think the sky's going to be the limit. I think you guys are all superstars.
Oh, thank you.
So now it's just going to be a wait and see
Thank you.
game of what happens, and it's going to happen exactly how it's supposed to. As they say, timing is everything. Fourth Impact, and word is you might be working on some new music soon, so I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, we're so excited for our upcoming album.
Yes, first ever originals album.
How does it feel to say album? Like, it's not just a single, it's a whole album.
Like, this is like one of the biggest dream that we are really praying for it to happen. And now that we are actually starting it, like, we just released the first single and we're so excited to do more recordings.
This is going to be our diary because whatever they see in this album is really about our story. It's really about what we want to tell the world and who we are. So we are very, very excited because it's going to be a reflection of our group, you know, giving people
Introduction.
who we are as a family and not just a group, but just sisters who are really bonded by music. So, so exciting.
Believe me, we can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you guys are going to come up with. What message would you like to give your fans that are listening today? What do you have that you'd like to say to them?
I know. We want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to all the dreamers. They are really, really for us the hardworking people that we've ever seen. As we said, they are like our families, and we really meant it. We really mean it. Like my mom is like saying us, you know, my mom can just tell us, hey, it's David's birthday or it's someone else's birthday, and we are really excited to greet them as not just our fans but just our friends, and we are so thankful for them. And we want to also apologize to you, Abby, for they bugging you every night and day, and you're so very accommodating, so thank you so much, because I think we are not here because of them, because it's already been 5 years from X Factor, and until now they are still there. They are making us feel that we have still more to come, and they are there no matter what. So thank you so much, Dreamers.
Oh yeah, and don't apologize for that. Please keep sending emails. We love getting those. Thank you, ladies, so very much for taking time out of your day to talk to me and share your story. I can't wait for your next song to come out and your album, to hear all the stories about what went into the making.
Also for your time, because can we just be honest that this is really our longest radio interview we've ever had, and
In English.
oh my god, it's so touching. We are crying right now. We can't say our words because here in the Philippines we just had 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and we're done. And it's actually your care. You cared for our story that people will want to be hearing from us. So thank you for the opportunity. We can't say thank you enough.
Dan Matthews.
Thank you so much, Abby. And to Sir Dan Matthews, to Mark Daniels, thank you.
Sir
Arcadio.
and to our dream maker, Sir Bob,
Sir Larry.
Yes.
I love you guys. You have my support 100%. Believe me, I really mean that. Like I said, you guys are superstars. Any way that I can help, I'm here for you.
Oh, thank you.
So, sending a big hug your way. I can't wait till things go back to normal. Hopefully, I get to meet you guys really soon, too.
Yes, hopefully.
And then next time we can talk about your trip to the U.S.
Yes.
to do your next radio interview.
Wow, why not?
We're so excited to, go back to traveling and then visit you there in person.
Oh, for sure. We're definitely going to make that happen. Trust me, you guys always have a home on my show anytime. Just let me know.
Thank you for your time, Abby.
Stay safe.
Everyone listening, stay safe and be healthy.
Yeah.
God bless everyone. Yes.
Yes, and stay safe out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again, ladies. Thanks again. I can't wait to talk to you guys soon.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
For those of you that may not have been as familiar with Fourth Impact, what a talented group of girls. And the fact that they're all sisters, how incredible is that, to be able to do what you love every day with the people that are most important to you? What? That's like a real dream come true right there. If you guys want to check them out, you can find them on Instagram at Fourth Impact Music.